Oh man, look at this.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to catch a pretty good sized snapping turtle out of your farm pond. Whether you're trying to remove them because they're eating a lot of your fish population, or you just want to harvest one, or just get them out of the area altogether. I'm going to show you a quick and effective method just to get rid of snapping turtles out of your pond, or just to catch them. Okay, so what I like to do is to take about 15 to 30 yards of line. I use a size 72-pound test. Okay, just 72-pound test fishing line. Anything above 60 is pretty good. I've never lost a large size turtle. I'll use that. A lot of people will tell you need to use cable, wire, steel leaders, not all kinds of stuff. Okay, fishing line, 72-pound test, 70, 80-pound test is fine. Just don't go under 60, okay? And I use a size 4/0 hook, all right? So just like that, 4/0 hook with a large eye, okay? Now, here's the thing about bait. With snapping turtles, if you're in a pond with a lot of catfish, or a creek system with a lot of catfish, there's two things that I like to do. I'll either set the line really close to the bank, because the turtles like to hunt near the bank anyways, and it's less apt for the catfish to come up and get your bait if it's a fish head or a liver or a red meat or anything like that. Catfish do hunt near the bank, don't get me wrong, but your success rate is a little bit higher. Another thing you can do is use sparrows. Sparrows float on the surface, and what you do is you just hook the sparrow and throw it out, and it'll float, and the turtles will see it up above, and they'll find it, they'll smell it, they'll see it anyway. They got a great sense of smell, and they can see pretty well. They've been eating stuff off the surface their whole life. They're not going to miss a bird or a free meal. Now, what you do is you take a fish head, catch yourself a decent bluegill out of the pond if it's legal in your area to use as bait. And I use fish heads just like that, all nice and delicious. And what I'll do is I'll hook it through the eye or go through the mouth, just like that. Go straight through the back side of the fish. I'm saving you guys a little bit of the gruesome part. So you come up back through the back side of the fish, just like that, and hide it down inside the meat. Bam, hidden, okay? And there you go. You got your bait on your line. The turtles like to eat the soft, chunky meat side first. It's real bloody, delicious. They love it. And that's pretty much an easy, basic setup. And like I said, if you want to avoid the catfish, either throw close to the bank or use sparrows, okay? You will catch catfish, don't get me wrong. So today we're going to see if we can catch a snapping turtle well overnight. We're going to set out a couple lines, see how well we do. So in our state, the line has to be above the surface. So I usually stake it to something solid like a tree, or push a stake into the ground. Make sure it's tagged with a trap tag, something with your initials and name on it. Make sure you're all legal and set to go. And all you got to do, drive your stake in the ground, take your bluegill head, boom, you're done. And you check it in the morning. We're not going to set right here. I just did that for demonstration purposes. We're going to go ahead and set it over there on the other side of the pond, where the grass is a little thicker. Thanks. All right, guys, we got our first turtle line check. So check him out. People are going to ask why I'm throwing this guy back. It's because I got plenty in the freezer. So, nice channel right there. Alright guys, we had to run back to the house real quick. Had a camera malfunction. We're at the second line. I already know there's a snapper on here. First one had a catfish. It's pretty close to the bank. A lot of times when you catch them, they'll run into the bank. They always hide right next to the bank anyway. That's why I don't go out too far. If you only got like 10 or 15 feet, you're less apt to catch a catfish when there's a lot of catfish in the pond. More apt to catch a turtle. a little more higher success rate. So gotta get in here with them. You want to try to hold them by the bottom of the shell and not the tail as much. That way we don't damage the spine. That's a pretty good size one right there. So, not bad. And the state of Ohio, they got to be 11 inches across the shell to keep. This one's about 16. This was caught on a 4/0 hook with a fish head. You see the bottom of the shell. It's flat. It's a female. So good sized turtle. Now, you know, we just got her, and that's all I really need. So I'm not going to harvest any more turtles. It's the only one I need for me. I'm going to go ahead and take this one home. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for next video. Appreciate it. Hit like and subscribe. See you next time.